And we're back. Hi, guys. This is Tracy with Inside Pool Magazine. They call me the Diva.
And I'm Nicholas DeLeon, and they call me NikonKid.
And together, we're Billiard Talk.
Yes, we
well,
are.
It's been a minute. Let's do a quick rundown before you have to run out. I appreciate you coming online with me and helping me interview the young lady from Minnesota. That was a great treat for her. So thanks.
Oh, of course, anytime. I mean, I know I've been helping out this a junior player out in Texas, and we'll be able to talk about that and see if we can possibly get him on one of these. But he taught himself, he taught himself how to play pool for 8 months or 9 months before BCA, and then he said his mom said that he did everything, and ever since then. We've been kind of communicating. I sent him an onboard jersey, just trying to support because, the juniors need as much support as possible. So
absolutely. Appreciate that. So what's going on? Philippines, how did that go?
Man, it was amazing. I didn't want to leave. Getting there was a little headache. I blew it, and the wife was a little upset, but we were able to catch another flight. I'll go into that story in a minute. So I've been traveling all over for the last year, maybe year and a half, roughly. And every time you look at the ticket, like it's all in the bottom right-hand corner, like. And so she booked everything far enough advance, like plenty of time. And I'm that guy like, oh, I only need a couple hours and I'm good. Right? So we get there, we get through a checkpoint. We're at Southwest. Oh, it's C7, it's C17. Perfect. Let's go to the gate. I end up falling asleep on her, and she wakes me up like 5 minutes before our flight has to go, and she's like, "Nick, we're at the wrong gate."
Oh no!
Oh my god! This is how we start our vacation to go to the Philippines. We're running to our gate. The plane's still there. We can see it out the window. They won't let us on because the door's closed. So then we're at the front desk trying to figure out Southwest. When's the next flight? We have to be no later than 9:30. We have to be in LA for our flight at 11:30 for international, right? They have nothing. So we run to American Airlines. So we're running down to American Airlines. They have something. So $700 later for a one-way. We get there. I mean, I think she only spoke like 3 words to me until we got into that flight. But we get there. So now, like, this is okay. I've never been to LA Airport. And if you've been to LA Airport, you'll understand what I'm saying. If you
haven't, even want to.
So we fly into Terminal 5, right? Our baggage. Here, let me see if this will help, right? If we can switch. Okay, perfect. More room. So we're at Terminal 5. Terminal 1 is all the way over here, like, right? And our bags that were on Southwest is at Terminal 1. So my wife and I are booking it. Like, we're not even waiting for a bus or whatever it is. We're booking it through traffic, through each terminal, running to Terminal 1 to get our luggage. So about 15 minutes later, we get it. We're out of breath. We're dying. Now we have to get to Terminal 3. And they're like, hey, wait right here to the bus. We'll get to Terminal 3 or to International Airport Terminal. So we're on the bus. We're out of breath. We're dying. We're just we don't even want to move anymore, right? Like, so we asked these ladies, like, because I was like, hey, I go, and she's like, no, they're going to drop us off at International. I'm like, no. So I asked these ladies, and I go, no, you have to get off at 3, and then you have to walk to the International. I'm like, oh, and Tori's like, well, thankfully you asked. I'm like, I wasn't going to make any more mistakes from there.
So, yeah, you would have been dead.
I go, I'm asking the dumbest questions, whatever I have to ask before I do anything. So
poor Dory, you stress her out, Nick.
we are beat. We are tired. We are our ankles and our legs are killing us. I mean, we're hauling luggage. I mean, it's absolutely insane. So we finally get to International. I sleep the whole entire flight, of course, right? I eat a lot before I get on. I take a little PM pill, and I'm out the 13-hour flight. And I wake up, and she's like, the Filipino ladies and the airline's like, hey, he needs to eat. And she's like, no, just leave him asleep. He's like, and then like a couple hours later, he needs to sleep. He's not eating. He's fine.
Poor Dory.
We get out there. Now we have a little layover from Manila to Bohol. And I get to go out there and I get to meet her family. We go to the mall. We get stuff for the house. All this stuff goes on. It's absolutely beautiful out there. Like,
I saw her videos. That I know it does not do that place justice.
Oh my God.
It doesn't.
It is absolutely insane. Like, it's just like, it's definitely an eye opener for multiple reasons, but it is so beautiful. Like out here, I'm going to tell you.
Simplicity of the life.
Yeah. Like, I'll tell you what.
It's gorgeous.
After the first night, my wife's like, we're moving out here. And I'm like, why? She's all, 1, you're drinking lots of water. I go, 2, you have no allergies. And 3, you don't snore.
That's what she said. She said no snoring at all.
Yeah, I'm not snoring at all in the Philippines. And I don't know what it is, the clear air, whatever it is. But
lack of pollution.
I mean, whatever it is. But it was absolutely beautiful. Waking up, I mean, trees. It was like you're in a rainforest and you're just, I mean, it was just absolutely beautiful. We got to visit a lot of stuff. I got to play a little basketball with her brother and them. And then I also got to, of course, meet her whole entire family. They spoiled the hell out of me on my birthday, my 40th birthday. Like, their family was up at like 4 or 5 in the morning. They were cooking a pig. I call it a pig. They call it something else. I can't think of the name, but her sister's husband was out there turning the pig over a fire for like 6 to 10 hours. They made me 3 different cakes. I mean, tons of food. I mean, it was absolutely amazing out there. And I miss every one of them a lot. It's so hard you hear things and you hear where, like she used to tell me like places where she came from. And I'm like, yeah, I'm like, I get it. But going out there and seeing it, I mean, it's an eye opener. Like, you just wouldn't imagine, and you wouldn't think like, I mean, all smiles, all laughter, it's just like, it's mind blowing. And it's absolutely a beautiful scene to see. And I feel that a lot of people have to experience it. And we got to get to Manila to shake down hard times and check out.
But what was that like?
It was really cool. We got to hang out with Dennis for a little bit because Dennis and Shane was playing. So we got to hang out with Shane a little bit out there. That was a lot of fun. It was just, I mean, it was so many, I didn't get to play a lot of pool, but it was just mostly for the experience and getting out there just to see what, all of it's like. But Manila is like a low down New York, like how busy it is, right? Like how the whole entire Manila is. But like, you can drive like 2-3 hours and you're still in Manila. Like that's how big it is.
That is pretty big.
But there's all multiple islands that you get to fly to and everything. And
cool.
So it's one of those things. It's amazing. I missed like 3 or 4 events or whatever for going out there, but I wouldn't change a thing. I told my sponsors that unfortunately I go I'm going with my wife back home, visit her hometown and see her family. And I mean, it was just like, I can't wait to go back out there. Like, I'm trying to plan out like when we going back next. Like,
let me know. I'll sneak myself in a pet taxi.
Out there.
I'm glad you had a blast. So what's on the agenda? You're heading to Iowa?
Yeah, I just got back from Sacramento. I took 9th in the one pocket out of 78 players, which is shocking because my last 4 events that I've been out there in at hard time, Oscar Dominguez and Desiree's pool. I've never placed in the one pocket. I've went 2 and out, 3 and out. Never made it any further than that. And then I took 9th out of 78 players.
Awesome. One pocket?
In the one pocket. And then 9-ball started with a 146 player bracket.
Massive field. Good.
I took 9th in one pocket. I was down 5-0 to Shane Wolf, the Wolf Man, and I managed to fight back 7-6. fight back again. He played a really good safe on me, 8-7. I jumped it, pocketed it, ran out and make it hill. And then I broke dry. He pushed out, and I dogged it. It was a long shot. I just needed to thin the ball, and I missed the ball completely. And Shane did what he should have done, and he took care of business. And hats off to him. I just, they're just you just never give up, whether whether you start the match or you're down 5-0 like I was. Of course, don't get me wrong, a couple of things went wrong for him for me to get back in the match. But like for instance, there was a 5-ball hanging in a pocket, and he comboed the 4-ball into the 5-ball, and the both balls stuck in the pocket.
Oh,
so just stuff like that happens, and you just can't do anything about it. So I got back into the game, and capitalized when I needed to capitalize and everything. So it's just one of those things that you have to keep on fighting and keep your mind clear. Just because you're down doesn't mean you're out, of it. So took ninth there, and hats off to Shane for taking down Skylar for the first time. So it was a lot of fun.
He's on the rise.
It's great. He's playing good, and if he doesn't make the cup this year, I will be very, very disappointed. So,
I watched him play some amazing one pocket at Buffalo's. Him and Corey showed up at Buffalo's, and I had no idea they were coming to the last minute. And I was standing there watching him. The big news coming into Buffalo's was the return of Danny the Shredder Smith.
Yeah, he entered the last minute too. It was like a last minute entry. They had the spot open, and he took it. Crazy.
And let me tell you, I've loved watching Shane play, loved it. But let me tell you something. I've known Danny Smith for 20 years, and watching that young man play that weekend was so inspirational. It was so nice to see that hunger back in his face.
Yeah, I watched more one pocket than I have at all. Like that week, I watched everything. Like I stayed up, I went to bed, I woke up. Like I watched everything. It was great. It was great.
It was just phenomenal. I mean, a lot of things happened at Buffalo's that weekend, and I have an article coming out soon about my time spent at Buffalo's, and it's basically like a year in review because I've been holding on to a lot of information for a year. And trust me, it's not been easy being silent for an entire year. There's so many events this year. It's crazy. Overseas, like if everybody's questioning or asking why I'm not going overseas, is because the prices for flights have at least doubled, if not tripled. Like I was going to go to Spain because last year I paid $850 for a ticket to go to Spain, and I just got told from somebody else, like of course a month ago or whatever, but that he paid $2,200 for a plane ticket to go to Spain, and I was like, that's absolutely insane. That was a round trip, $850, right? Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. So this year, I don't know what happened with the airlines or whatnot, but man, they go skyrocketed. So basically, I'm trying to finish out all in the U.S. If I can possibly do really good in one of those events and I can go overseas, okay, I'll go overseas. But right now, it's I'm playing the big dogs. Okay. That's coming up in July. That's Iowa, correct? Yeah, that's Iowa, and then we've got the Texas Open coming up after that. Yeah, Texas Open. After that, you got the Racks in New York. Mm-hmm. That's the Matchroom ranking event. You have in October. Well, actually, you have the U.S. Open in September. So in October, you have the Wolf's Den Matchroom ranking in one pocket. They're adding $25,000 to that one, so I'm going out there for that one in October. Awesome. So mostly sticking to Matchroom events, other than Texas Open. Texas Open is one of the best events I love going to. Absolutely. Outside of Matchroom event. This year is their 50th anniversary. It's going to be bigger than anything that we've seen, is what I've heard. So a lot of people are iffy because they want to go to Turning Stone, because that's where Matchroom ranking events. I was about to say Turning Stone as well. Because I asked Shane what he's doing. It all depends on the ranking events. I'll go get points or I'll go to Texas Open. I'm like, I get it, but for me, I miss so many events. Like I would have to finish so strong
from here to the International Open. And I just have to show, I'm doing good. Like I said, I took 9th. It's not great, but it's a start. So
will your points carry over this year into next year?
Yes and no. They carry over, but they knock out on each event. So, for instance, All-Stars event, if he holds another one next year, so that when that event happens, your points drop off from that event, and then whatever you do on that event, you go forward. So if you don't make any points, then you go 0 going forward.
Okay.
So, so I just chose, especially since the wife wants to go and play a big event. I told her that, like, it's a good event to play in. It's, 1 ball on the spot for the ladies and Magic Rack. It's race of 7. And plus you get a lot of variety of ladies showing up. Oi's friend, Sakura, I believe her name is. She's won the ladies Texas Open the last 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
So she's very, very talented, very, very just demeanor wise and everything is great. So it's fun watching her play. Plus my wife will get some experience with all the other ladies out there.
You and Dora need to come out here to Birmingham and play in this split bracket tournament.
I'm thinking about doing it. I'm thinking about bringing somebody as well with me that we talked about. So,
well, they're also allowing juniors. So if you have any juniors in that area that want to play, they'll have to come with an adult.
No, that's fantastic.
They are allowing them in. There's rules to it, but they are allowing them in. So if you guys decide to come out this way, let me know so I can come hang out with you and Dory.
Yeah, no, and then I just been busy doing everything else since I got back. I've been testing something out. Can I talk about it?
Absolutely. Nick's got a new side gig, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, so I've been testing it out the last couple months with friends and family, and it's been doing really good with friends and family and all that stuff. And so I came back and I reached out to some of my friends and I started a little small smoked salsa business out of the house. And so I smoke all my salsa. I have different flavors. I have it's called Lion's Smoked Salsa. You can find me on Facebook. Send me a message on there or email. I've been getting orders nonstop since I started it, and I'm going to drop off some tonight as well. It's kicking off. It's just something different,
I'm still waiting on my pineapple salsa.
Yeah, I just made a big batch last night, so you'll be getting yours out. Hopefully once I get my shipping boxes in. So
awesome. I asked for mango salsa, but it's hard to get good mangoes.
Yeah, it is. So I didn't want to risk anything for a big batch because my big batches I'm making, I smoke all the veggies and everything other than of course the pineapple. And then I mix all my ingredients together and I hot boil them, a hot bath them, or however you want to call it, to seal them properly. So I can keep big batches of certain flavors of the favorite flavors that are on top. But if you guys love salsa, you guys
reach out to the NikonKid.
Reach out to me or go to Lion's Smoked Salsa and send me a message. Check it out. All my flavors are on there. I have pineapple hot. I have pineapple medium. I have pineapple with cilantro hot, pineapple medium with cilantro. I have regular medium without cilantro, with cilantro hot. I mean, so I found that some people were allergic to cilantro or some people disliked the cilantro.
They say it tastes like soap.
Yeah, it made me have 2 different flavors. So it's very, very, very tasty. Very good.
Awesome. So. Well, I look forward to my jar.
Yeah, so you'll be getting that hopefully next week. I get the boxes in. Hopefully tomorrow I can start shipping out all my stuff that I need to for people.
Well, congratulations on your new venture. I'm extremely proud of you.
Pool's still there, but yeah, just something that I'm doing, and you just never know what's happening, So.
Well, on my end, I am gearing up for South Haven Rec Center. We've had to postpone our tournament, our junior qualifier for the Monica Webb Battle of the Junior Champions seats until a later date because all of these tournaments are coming up at one time, and we want to make sure that every junior gets the opportunity to play within that area.
Yes.
South Haven Rec is central to Missouri, Arkansas, Tennessee, and all those little in Alabama, all those little surrounding areas. So we will be postponing that. But for right now, that's what I will be doing until the end of the year, until Mr. DeLeon and Mrs. DeLeon come into Alabama, or I travel out to Arizona, one of the two.
Yeah. Well, you know where we're at, and
I get it. Well,
we'll
Nick's got to run. He has deliveries to make, but I did con him into coming in and just chatting with us just a few minutes to update us on what's going on the Moscone Cup travel.
Just hitting the event still, but staying in the U.S. just because of the travel expenses. So
I completely understand. Well, take care of yourself, and I will see you soon. We'll try to get another one of these done before the end of the year between the two of us. Oh, anyway, safe travels to you, Nick, and good luck in Iowa. And give the wife a big hug for me. And I look forward to that salsa.
Yeah, we'll do. Thank you, and I'll get that out to you. I promise.
Absolutely. Well, this is the Diva.
And it's NikonKid.
And we're Billiard Talk, and we're going to sign out this week, and we'll see you soon, guys.
Yes. Have a good one, guys. Thank you.
Bye.